and Ethiopia Coffee, a CAF Confederation Cup game.
That honor will only go higher if Team URA can actually go ahead and get their job done. But the very enthusiastic Ethiopians already cheering on their team. It's by no means going to be a quiet game for these two, as you can definitely expect that there will be some very heavy support coming in from the stands. It's URA.
It is soft, so I think that is what they're trying to do.
Well, URA now trying to break formation here, and here comes Shafik Kuchikajibo. This is a decent opportunity, setting it up onto the wing, and a breakaway. Stephen Deshimukwala. It was a last-ditch tackle. That is what you call a do-or-die tackle there from Team Ethiopian Coffee.
Shouldn't he have gone down? Because clearly that was a foul on him. If he had gone down, then you think that he could have secured a chance for a penalty, because that was a real foul on him.
Well, it was a bit too fast for him there, and his attention probably was on trying to evade his challenger.
Oh, yeah, that
just didn't get it properly, and an opportunity goes begging. But again, a timely reminder for Team Ethiopian Coffee that any momentary lapse in concentration can quite easily get punished.
Incidentally, the away goals rule applies in the CAF competitions. It's just UEFA that scrapped it, but here, Ethiopian Coffee, just like Elmerick did against Express on Friday, that away goal that they scored is a very important one. So you feel that Ethiopian Coffee will also be thinking the same way, that if they can get a goal here.
Well, they do get a breakaway here. Shafik Kuchikajimu once again busting into space, sets the ball up here, but too easy for the goalkeeper.
Too late, Rothomio should have come in a little earlier. Otherwise, that was a very good opportunity. If he had at least been a second early, then you think that he would be home and dry by now, and you would be celebrating. But that's a good cutback. Not so, I think, a bit too close to the goalkeeper for my liking.
And there was a bit of a touch there from the defense.
Kajimu did not get his bearings as well as he should have, because just too close to the goalkeeper.
2 attempts in 2 minutes. Will the third one strike lucky for URA? They are the team on the ascendance at the moment, and Ethiopian Coffee will probably begin to think that they may want to reevaluate their situational plan and how they're playing this game, because twice they've given the ball away, and twice URA have come very close to scorching them.
URA has got to make sure that they get the goals from this facet, because being at home is where you've got to have the advantage. You've got to use your home as what one would call as the board that gives you that spring to make your charge onto the continent. They've got to make sure that this is a springboard, and they can score goals that can get them into the return leg.
I think the word you were looking for was launching themselves.
Yes, exactly. 2 former URA coaches having a discussion there. I wonder what they could be discussing, Jermaine, there. Probably.
That's a place we probably should have a microphone.
Oh, yes.
Very interesting conversation.
Certainly.
But a chance for a cross coming in here. Far post. Vianney Sekajugo! Header! Beautiful work from URA. Beautiful work, and the cartwheels are coming in. Stephen Deshimukwala, as lethal as they come for the strikers of Team Uganda. A beautiful opportunity from Team URA, and there you go. Twende Tupate is the celebration they're working out with here. Stephen Deshimukwala getting the ball into the back of the net. It was a beautiful cross, but how is that for a cutback from Vianney Sekajugo? Brilliant place of mind to notice that his angle would be covered. After Ndahiro whips in the ball, Vianney cuts it back across goal, and the easiest of headers there for Stephen Deshimukwala. He has had a lot harder opportunities before and converted them. This one was simply placed on the table for him, and he notched it back in. URA 1, Ethiopia Coffee 0.
That's the reason why, of course, the young man, Derek Ndahiro, was brought in for such moments. His delivery is quite good, and I thought that Vianney Sekajugo, a very intelligent play there, but Stephen Deshimukwala, that finish, superb. I guess his positioning was very good, and then the leap into the air to get his head on the back of that ball. You can only say that.
As they get the ball up front here, nice touch, chested off well, and a snapshot! What a screamer coming in from URA!
Oh, what a beautiful goal that is, of course, from
Stephen Deshimukwala attempted to lay the ball in for a nice layup into the box area. It was repelled, had a split second to make up his mind, and that lethal right foot of his came to play, picking out the top corner. Very little the goalkeeper could do from such a distance there. The goalkeeper, Gabriel Jonas, must be pretty disappointed with his defense. A beautiful Beautiful setup here coming in from URA. Saidi Chayune laid out here, and when the ball came back to him, not even a moment, instant reflex, his eye, his foot, his pedigree, spelling out why he's called the hitman. Stephen Dashi Mukwala doubles the tally for URA.
Of course, that's a very important goal, especially closing into half-time. But the finish was spectacular. I thought that Stephen Mukwala, very instinctive finish, but also being in the right position at the right time. Incidentally, this is happening for a team that does not even have a coach on the bench. Both of their coaches, including Timbe, were not given permission to sit on the bench. But you can see a team that has been well grilled, regardless of the fact that they've gone so many months without any football action. They seem to have maintained that touch that they had from last season. Mukwala being one of their lead scoring players last season, he still continues in that very rich vein of form.
14 minutes spreading between the two, and there's a substitution here. Mikayas Gudisa coming off, and there was a substitution there, bringing on shot number 21, Salaka Alzarehe, to try and punch up this game here. Gudisa has been largely ineffective in this game. He was out on the right wing, but they haven't had a lot of action on that end. Derek Nahiro strolling back and forth at will, and probably affecting that change there from the technical bench of Ethiopian Coffee.
Clearly, there's been a lot of elaborate play from Ethiopian Coffee, and the balls are just not reaching their final third. And of course, if the balls are not reaching the final third, then it's going to be very unlikely that your forwards are going to be effective in any way. I think one of the things that URA has done so well that we've been talking about is the fact that they've tried to be as reactive when the Ethiopian Coffee side has got possession, press them, win possession. But because if you look at the way that second goal was